Know this, you can find a missing variable, just remember to notice. Let Big Joe and Kyle introduce you to hip-hop. Sine is opposite over hypotenuse and cosecant is just flip-flop. Now you can listen to our rap for a bit. Cosine might be adjacent over hypotenuse, but secant is just the opposite. Tangent is getting lame, but has the oppo over adjacent, so cotangent must follow the same.
Even and odd, if you need help, just ask Haley Bod. If the leading coefficient is negative, the graph's gotta rise to one side and follow the other and lower in size. If the number is positive, it rises to the right and drops to the left. For negative, it rises to the left and falls to the right, man. That's no fright, understand. If the leading coefficient is even, then it goes the same. Positive is up and negative goes down. It's an easy game.
If you want success to graphing polynomial functions, just follow these 5 steps. You gotta use the leading coefficient test to find an end behavior. Listen up, cause Kyle is your savior. Then find the x-intercept by setting f of x to 0. Then solve following the even-odd properties, it's your hero. Then find y by mathing up f of 0. We're too sharp, we're gonna hit you like an arrow. Picture me and Joe, that's called imagery. Now just try some symmetry for the y. F of negative x equals f of x, or origin symmetry, f of x equals negative f of x. That's easy, what's next? Then check all those points by using n minus 1 to check for the success. Easy math, Joe plus Kyle equals the best. Now you got it, man, I love math.
If you really want to do it right, let's get funny and hysterical. Find horizontal and vertical. Take n for the degree of the numerator and m for the denominator. Listen for our commentator. Listen up, fools, just follow these 3 rules. 1. If n is less than m or y equals 0, you got yourself a horizontal. 2. But if n is greater than m, it just doesn't have it. 3. N equals m means y equals am over bn is the horizontal. For finding the vert, you must put it to the test. Get f of x equals p of x over q of x and locate the 0 of q of x, and you got yourself a vertical asymptote.
To finding rational zeros, you gotta be a hero. Using rational zero theorem, divide the factors of the constant to the factors of the leading coefficient. This is p over q, that's the possible. If you want to find the real ones, divide the possible by the equation. Remember, you gotta use synthetics. If it has no remainder, you know you got it right.
To graph some trig functions, start with eating munchkins, then get it to the amplitude. This is the distance the graph gets from above and below the axis of symmetry. Now it's on to the period. Finding this is the amount of degrees it takes for the graph to complete a full cycle. Now find the phase shift, y equals a sine or cosine bx minus c, and divide c by b. Finding x value starts like this. You must divide the period by 4 and adding quarter periods to get the 5 key points. Now put a smooth curve and you nailed it.
The laws of sines and cosines can't be missed. They have some importance, so listen quick. Law of sine can find you a side, or to be complete a triangle. The law is sine of a over a equals sine of b over b, sine c over c. It could be ambiguous, being 1, none, or 2 triangles. If you have SSS or SAS triangles, break out the law of cosine. C squared equals a squared plus b squared minus 2ab times cosine of c. These classy letters are corresponding sides. The lowercase are sides and uppercase are angles.
Some factoring starts a little something like this. It's the process of writing a polynomial as the product of 2 or more polynomials. Factoring the tries with no GCF. The first 2 terms, ax squared. Next is the last 2 terms whose product is c. Trial and error, and you got it. Once bx equals the sum of both the outside and inside products.
Exponential functions are a little bit too chump, but I'll show you how it's done with f of x equals b to the x or y equals b to the x. Exponential functions are only work when b is positive constant other than 1 and x is any real number.